Hello, hello, seventh grade. Today we are going to be continuing learning about the muscular system. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I think it's really interesting learning about our bodies right now. Today I'm going to help you guys with the Explore It section of your stations. So if you wanted to pull those up, you can go ahead right now. And I'll kind of go through them as I show you guys some of my awesome notes that I hope you guys are appreciating. I hope to get a bigger whiteboard if we're going to continue this for the rest of the year. So we'll see. But let me know if you guys can't see it, if someone can comment on that and just let me know if it's okay or not, if it's working as I'm doing it now, okay? Okay, so let's get started. So Explore It, number one, the first task card, really you just have to tell me what you know already, okay? So number one, what body system is represented in the diagram? I hope we all know because I just started my title of this. So the muscular system, right? The muscular system. Number two, what is the main purpose of that body system? Okay, well, our muscles help us. What do you think? Okay, so it's pretty much about movement again, right? And then how many muscles do you think there are in the human body? Well, there's a lot. I'll tell you that. That's my hint. So we're going to move on to explore task card 2, which actually is going to answer number 3. So just guess on number 3. You don't have to cheat, right? So just guess on number 3 for explore number 1. But for explore number 2, the function of the muscular system is to allow for movement within the body, okay? Some muscles help you move. I'm choosing right now to move my hands because I am Italian and I was taught that way. So yes, the muscular system is going to help us move. Now, without muscles in our body, we could not move, right? So there are approximately 640 muscles in the human body. 640, crazy, right? And they work directly with the skeletal system to help allow movement to happen, okay? Now, there are 5 muscles, or first, think about 5 muscles in your body, okay? And list them down. Now, we don't all have to use the same thing, so just write 3 or 5 of them, okay? And you don't have to know their scientific name, right? It doesn't matter, but just write down 5 muscles that you know you have. So some of us might say, like our biceps, right? Maybe some of us know our heart, right? So think about 5. And then I want you to try to remember those words yesterday, that voluntary and involuntary, okay? And try to classify those. Okay, so our heart. Are we choosing to beat our heart? No, right? So if you remember my vocabulary from yesterday, voluntary is when you choose to make that action, right? So to move that muscle. Now my heart, I'm not choosing right now. So that is an involuntary muscle. Okay, our hearts are involuntary muscles. Okay, so again, I kind of redid it today. I'll start showing you guys my board. Voluntary is when you choose, yes, when you are choosing to move. You're volunteered for something, you're choosing to move that muscle. And involuntary is when you don't even know it's happening. It's just involuntarily, just those muscles are pumping. So these are the different types of muscles in our bodies. Okay, there are a lot of involuntary muscles, right? So we're gonna talk about those and try to classify them, okay? So on your lab sheets, we have heart. Well, I already gave you that answer, right? It's involuntary. We don't know that. We're not choosing to do that, right? So now our stomach muscle, what would that be? Our biceps. Can you choose to show us your bicep, right? Or work it out? Our deltoid, that's your shoulder, okay? When you move it, is that voluntary or involuntary? Our tricep, okay? Is that voluntary or involuntary if you wanna push that or work that muscle, right? So go ahead and answer those on your own. I'm not going to tell you guys those because I want to make sure you guys understand the differences. Okay, so told you guys heart, that is going to be involuntary because again, you aren't choosing that. All right, let's move on to task card 3. Oh, task card 5. Okay, so the 3 types of muscles. I'm going to show this to you guys again. Hopefully you guys can see this. Hold on. All right, so the 3 types of muscles. 1, there is cardiac muscle. That is an involuntary muscle that is going to control that heartbeat, okay? It's helping the blood pump. It helps pump the blood through the circulatory system, okay? So, but that cardiac muscle, those cardiac muscles are involuntary muscles, okay? Now, smooth muscles are all those muscles that are, again, involuntary in our organs. Okay, so the organs are, have we are not choosing throughout the day to pump those, right? So our organs are naturally just in those smooth or visceral, some of those, yeah, visceral organs. Visceral muscles are all the muscles in the organs. Okay, also involuntary muscles. Okay, and then there's the skeletal. So all of the skeletal muscles are going to be sorry, you guys, voluntary muscles. All skeletal are voluntary. Like you're talking about the biceps, those pretty much the last three on the last card. Those are all you are choosing to work out those muscles. That makes them voluntary. Okay. Task card 6, there's another diagram to look at. Categorize those muscles as either voluntary or involuntary, then categorize as them as cardiac. So do both. So first tell me which one of these they are, and then tell me which type of muscle they are. Okay, for the last 3. So you should have two answers for each section on Explore number 6. Okay, so on your paper, I think there's heart, the inside of the esophagus, the lubrical, the soleus, and the vastus medialis. So if you don't know what these are, Google it. Okay, so a lot of them you might think are not skeletal muscles, but there actually are a few skeletal muscles. So look them up. Okay, we should know them from last week, but if we don't, then look them up if you don't know what those words are. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so that's Explore number 6. Those 2 diagrams also should be helping you guys out. You can also find some of the answers on there already. So let me know if you need anything. I am here all the time. I don't see pretty much any of you guys on the Zoom. I see like 3 of you guys, which is lovely seeing some of you guys, but 7th grade, I miss you guys. So come say hi even if, all right? Hopefully I'll see you some later. Okay, have a good day. Bye.